What up, vagabonds? Welcome back. Today's Tuesday, September 2nd. We're doing this old crosses only thing, which I haven't yet activated. Thanks for reminding me. And today's puzzle is by Rena Cohen, or Rena. I still don't know. Let's begin. Numero to tango is dos. Sailboat's post is called a mast. Holiday Inn competitor. Oh god. Days Inn. Best Western. Motel 6. They wouldn't put a number. It's not a cross number. Holiday Inns are usually like cheaper, right? So I'm thinking this is not like the Four Seasons. Eek. Freak known as Eek. All over again, anew. All aboard is what they yell. Grey's Anatomy airs on, who cares? Surgical implant. Okay, here. Salty snack. Chex Mix. Varieties. Crunches. Crunchy, salty crunches. Traveler bloggers gadget. Selfie stick? Chex Mix has sticks. Selfie stick something crunch. Soother for sore gums. Chewing tobacco. Licorice root. Licorice root? And I'm not sure what's in Chex Mix. Chip. Something like computer chip to make you smarter. I really would like to say Chex Mix. Chex Mix and selfie stick. There's definitely a stick in that. It's like it's brown, as are most entrants in Chex Mix. And I think, is a crunch a thing? I don't know the full title of whatever this is, so I'm gonna leave it. I'd like to say some kind of microchip, but Brian Eno is the man. Okay, let's be normal. Line in a song. Rejections are no's. Duolingo and DoorDash are apps. Yeah, smidgen. This is more than a want. I need it. Best comeback athlete, probably an SB. Caribbean hotspot. Do they mean volcano or like volcano or Jesus Christ, vacation destination? I want to say Aruba just because I like the crosses, so I will. I don't like Biax, whatever's going on there. But Aruba looks nice. Eensy. We. Relatives. Astonished. Khan of Khan Academy. I want to say Sal. Sal Khan. Am I making that up? Oxes. Maybe not. Loch Ness. Ladies in Lima are senoras. Right? I'm trying to think of other. I think that has to be it. Flowers and roses. Valentine's Day. Greenland native is an Inuk. Anderson Cooper is CNN. I know that much at least. River Critter Otter. Countdown Ender. 1. This decision is hard. Nobel laureate Elie Wiesel. Eli. I always say Ellie. It's Eli. Patriotic chant. USA. Sure. Rose quickly as prices jumped. Don't like the sounding of J. Spiked. ISIS. Spiked. 58's got me leery. 44 too. Dunno. This is lead, BB. We got IL. CIA. Probably stoked in Intel. Vietnamese New Year's Tet. Okay. Intel, stoked. Dopes it out. I'm over here doping it out, brother. I'm just keeping it realer in a metaphysical sense than you've ever seen. Treat, tense, TT. What if crunch? I don't like. I think that's technically a word if you're using like a sensor and you know, like an incense fucking swinger. You know what I'm talking about. The thing's pre-sabbed to make smoke. I think maybe archaically, but they would be said to be sensing. But I don't like Creed, so I don't think crunch. I would like to say treat, yeah, treat. And no support for Chex Mix as yet. So, this will be tricky, I think. Core strengthening. There's planks, there's bridges. There are, I guess, burpees. I imagine this is 2 words, whatever it is. Nert. What if sense? What if blank? What if blanks it out? Twist. Chex Mix has twists. Lateral twist. Russian twists. That's you take a medicine ball and you go freaking nuts. I used to do those. Iron. Shere Khan. Myra. I'm thinking maybe Ian. Oxymara Inon. Those are all phrases. I think. Is Mara something other than one of the 9 divines? I'm sure, surely. I think this is fine. Twist stick. What was the cluing here? Twist stick. I think Chex Mix. Use. Sear. Use. Can anything but sear go here? Fork fat? Pork fat? Lard, in other words? Pork fat? Erupt? That's not what that means. Erapt? Catarrhal? I like ascend. I'm a little worried here. Agape? Saru? I don't like Ewas. That's an anagram for Siwa. Except not. Okay, let's say agape and sage. Incy. Wan? That's not quite. I like pork fat. Let's say Alna. Inflated? What on earth? I would think like I'm torn here. We have Ulta Beauty. Pork fob. To set off the alarm on a pig in case somebody's stealing it. I'm torn. Ire. It's not pork fob. Nemo Isis sword. Pork 4. You have to enable pork forwarding. What the hell is pork for? Eating, I guess, but what is pork for? This is my call sign in the Air Force. Pork for actual. I think this is mostly right. Maybe work for in awe. I think it makes sense. You work for something, you're in awe. Let's say Eris, Ewis? Ewis? Is Ewis a hewing? I can only see we. Eris. Sane. Rat. Rats are small. It's another word for little. Tricky business. Tricky business indeed. This is upsetting. I can only see Ian here. Dukes it out is like, you know, fighting. Kin is relatives. Tans, ibis is a bird. Aruba. Really don't care for you, but everything else looks great. D-axe. It's when you disarm a lumberjack. Maybe it's some French shit. They usually don't do AX though. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Bah. Bassoon. Nope. Oh man, what if twins? Am I going to learn anything? I want to say licorice root. But OEAX really looks foul. Sorghums. Petroleum jelly. Cough drop. Menthol. That's not in. There's no root in Chex Mix. There's no menthol in Chex Mix yet. That'll be the day. We already have stick. There's the chip. There's the rye chip. If I know Chex Mix, fuckers, there's a rye chip. And it's brown. It has most entrance in Chex Mix. And then there's the actual Chex. And then there's the little fella. Which I understand isn't helpful. There's the sphere. It's like a puffed corn little sphere. And then there's also it's like a flax flake. Not flax. What the hell is it made of? I'm losing my mind. There's a little strange brown lump. That is my favorite, actually. And it's slightly sweet. And I forget what it's called or what it's made of. Or if it's real. I want to say it's something like flax. It's made of something kind of strange. Regardless, one of these is the chip, and I would like to say you. Oh, could this be like a something ick hip? Like a fake hip, but it just happens to have chip at the end? I don't like the crosses. Would chip look good here? Mostly except for you. But I don't think you're ever gonna look good. A twist, a stick. Maybe I'm like... I think it's not even Chex Mix. I think I've made this up looking at some of these crosses. What if, I don't know, dude. What could Peru? What if it's pub mix? That's not 7 letters. Peru. It's got a twist and a stick. Or we're gonna be looking up Chex Mix after, because I need to familiarize myself, even if it's not correct. Phallus. Salty snack. I'm assuming it's a brand name still, if there are indeed varieties. Pretzel? Pretzel is not a brand name. Okay, right. Nugget. Nugget. I got them at Auntie Anne's. Install a nugget, steel nugget, installed in my brain in order to pay for my burial. A twist of stick. Well, yeah, these are the obvious. There's the little ones. Is that a variety? Crunch. No, we've established no crunch. Braid. Braid and nugget are my two, like, all I can think of. This is worrying. Let's say like Zora. I'm gonna guess some of these clues. What is it? Zora Neale Hurston. Blank Neil Hurston. Hurston. I'm gonna say. Oh, this is no longer pork fat, so I don't care. I want to say his name is Sal Khan. I said that before. Zara, I don't know who you are, but I know Elon in Overtimes. Believe it, I guess. It was... Okay. Sign or sane? Almost certainly heiress. How do you say little? This should not be difficult. Rat. It's no. Oh boy. Pretzel root. We have this looks like a word now. Don't like braid here. Don't like nugget either. Varieties. It might not necessarily be shapes. It could also be flavors. Like cinnamon. Or chewy. Chewy? Sorghums you chew. Chew, no. Soft. Microsoft. Surgical. Soft. Soft would almost work here. I don't like feel. Unless it's like fealty. But that's... I don't know if you can just say feel. I think something soft would soothe your gums. This is definitely nose. Let's say twine. Let's say freaking... Teal. No. These are both consonants, I think. So I'm gonna say like ST or RT. I think almost certainly a T here. Like rotator. No, that's got an O. Potator. Let's say ramp, drip. Holiday Inn. Because the day is in. There's a lot of surgical implants. Artificial hip. Artificial. What if artificial? MAA. Hate. Anner. Hate. Yeah, artificial alone barely fits, so not it. Cochlear. Manson. Holiday Inn. Trip or drop or trip or trap or trop. Lord. I can just start naming networks. Okay, bet. Are we, has that, do crossword writers know that phrase? Like, so I'm thinking like TBS would deter. I don't love this being S. Smidgen, tad, iota, moat. Least. Crumb. Don't love it. Don't love. Do not love. Novocaine gets me nowhere. What do people do with sore gums? Licorice root is really the only thing that makes sense to me, but the crosses suck. What forms doth a pretzel take? Mint? I'm just making stuff up. Yeah, until I figure out what forms pretzels take, I'm just fucked. This is the only way out, unfortunately, is these two themers. Rod? We already have stick. Can you have stick and rod? This could be right. You can have a rod implanted. Titanium rod? In like your skull? This is downright plausible. We could have a twang. The new month. No neighbor. I like this carpet tarp. I think only drop. Ads. I have no idea what hotel this is. Abu, Raisin, Rashta. Let's see, Nori, twang, Nori, Raisin. Grind. Let's say Ribena. 12 could be about like 5 different things, and I don't know this hotel, so that's worrying. Rind? Is there some like fruit peel you chew for your gums? Do pretzels have rinds? Tomato? Good God. What if Matrix? Pixel? Is a pixel a smidgen? Kind of. Hate the crosses. Voxel? Line in a song. Lyric? Is that all they want? Okay. We have like matchy, like matchy matchy. Or matcha. That's real. Okays. Don't know or even have an idea. Deals? No. This is the Utney reader. What if that? I think this is only deals, but SS doesn't work. Secret plan? What if? What on Earth network? Lil? Eli's? Okay. Like Yaley's? Lil? That's fine, honestly. Trace, maybe? Matcha? Something still seems a little off, but... Gene? Grind? Pretzel grind. Icer or Acer? I try. Okay, maybe not. What if I okay buy? Teeth? Teething ring? Teething ring. Pretzel ring? Delt? Icer Nene. Teething ring. What the fuck's a pretzel? I mean, I can fathom it. It's... I suppose I've seen pretzels in little, like, O forms, like the small ones. Domager. You have Dowager, but that's... I don't... I'm actually at a loss here. Maybe I should know this word. Domager seems like something, but Domage has 2 M's. I think D's the best guess here. Oh God. All right, I'm gonna say Sal, and then I'm gonna run the alphabet on 10. How's that sound? Okay. Okay, maybe not drop, maybe prop. Rahipa. I also just said herb, so really all of this can go. Could also be odds. But yeah, there are several options here. Oh gosh. I think this hotel may be my undoing. What if odds? What if harp? Comager. Rashco. I think ending in A is a more inviting place than ending in O. If I want people to come to my hotel, between the two, I'd end it in an A. It's more welcoming. Rastra. I would like to say ERP, and we can have 2 consonants. Rabika. Tolteca. We're so close. I don't want to cede, but I may have to. Randco. Okay, I'm going to start checking up here. Let us reveal clue. Just the one to start. Does some math adds. Okay, what about you? Just 2 to start. Roller coaster element is a drop. So I think probably ERP. Likely a boo. Let me run. Maybe he's not Salkhan. Maybe his name is like Satkan. Alright, what about 40? It's like, what about 41? Because there's a toss-up. If this is Zara, I might not even recognize it. Let's do you. Eaton? Elon. Oh god, I don't know. I feel like this is also Elon. And I feel like you're... Oh god. Reveal. Fashion retailer. I don't know. I think... Given that I don't recognize that, I think still Zara. Are you Erp? AARP. See? That's it. We're fine. Okay, only took 8 fucking checks. Momager? Like a manager that's your mom acting managerial? Momager? Are we for fucking real? Ramada. That at least rings a bell. That sounds like a word. Momager. God damn it. Well, here we are. Let's see the full Monty. Man, I think all things considered, I did okay. Lord. What makes a pan a pain? And an eye. Granola morsels, a raisin. I guess that could be the case. Momager. Neil Shusterman. Yeah, Zara. Never in my life. I know Balenciaga. That's the one Spanish fashion I know. And it's like it's a fucking Fortnite. I thought newts were entirely distinct from salamanders. Hold on. Because I could just as easily be wrong. This is a fact I've carried since childhood. Newt amphibian. No, yeah, they're okay. They're of the family Salamandriae, which I imagine is mostly salamanders. Salamanders and newts. Okay, so newts are salamanders. Very well. Alright. Well, better luck next time. Oh yeah, fucking Chex Mix. It wasn't the answer, but Chex Mix objects. I need a chart. Here. This isn't even... Hold on. They got the rye chip. I'm thinking of pub mix. Hold on. Pub mix objects. This. The sesame chip is what I was thinking of. The honey roasted sesame chip. And I guess I also hallucinated there being spheres in either of these. No, there's a sphere of some sort. Alright. Enough nonsense. I must away. See you tomorrow.